Hi, everybody. I'm excited to announce that I will be mentor for Womco, a startup founded by Annabelle de Gheldere and Micol Hafez that are here with me to talk about what they're doing. And I think it's a very interesting project they have started. Annabelle, Micol, I leave it to you. Explain what Womco is all about, please.
Of course. Thank you so much for having us today. I'm Annabelle. I'm from Belgium. My co-founder Micol is from Italy. We both met a year ago in an incubator program where we got matched based on our common passion and interest towards women's health, and more specifically, finding a solution that can help women with hormonal health problems. And so now we've been working on Womco for exactly a year. Happy to tell you a bit more about the product and the business. Micol, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so as Annabelle said, I'm from Italy, grew up in Milan, then moved to the States where I did my education in biochemistry, then moved back to Europe, where I'm based right now in London. And I did my master in bioengineering. And then while I was pursuing my study, I met with Annabelle, and as I always said, it was really a match made in heaven because we have a very good relationships, and we shared a lot in common in terms of personal story and frustration that we dealt with hormonal imbalances, and that was one of the reasons why we founded Womco as well.
That's quite a good combination, I would say. And but what is it? What is the product? It's an app. You're in market. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so it's an app, and I would define it as a virtual hormonal clinic for women, where we combine precision testing, consultation with dietitians and gynecologists, and personalized nutrition.
Yeah, and this is what. So just we have it on screen, and
Yeah.
and basically you have a set of functions that are implemented through the app, and this works for women in business, but also women in sport. That's why we met, by the way. Correct?
Exactly. So our product is targeted towards female employees because hormonal imbalances and hormonal conditions really affect women of any age, women in their menstrual health, women in the pregnancy, postnatal stage of life, and women transitioning through menopause. So our product is supporting them with symptoms, testing, and lots of health strategies, including nutrition, lifestyle, movement. But as you know, hormones also really affect women who are athletes, women engaging in sports. Female hormonal fluctuations mean that a woman are going to have different symptoms across their cycle. They're going to have different emotions. They're going to have effect on their sleep, their stress levels, their weight, their metabolism, their energy. So we have also been recently looking into the sports market and female athletes and offering our solution to help them with better solutions to perform at the highest level without having these cycle fluctuations affecting their energy and their performance. So yeah, our product is now being developed as we speak. We launched a first version in April, which was a very basic version to test the market and to really understand both the employees, the athletes, and the individual users, and how they would interact with the product. And from this, we did a lot of feedback analysis, and now we are pivoting entirely B2B. And the new product is going to be much more end-to-end. So we're very excited about launching it very soon in the next few months.
And that's exactly what I wanted to ask. So at the moment, you had an initial approach, but now you're pivoting to pure B2B, which means you're trying to offer your solution to companies, to sports teams, etc. That's correct? That's my understanding?
Exactly, yes.
And in terms of market, are you starting in the UK or you have a wider approach from the beginning?
So we're based in the UK. So we started in the UK, but as we are, me from Italy, she's from Belgium, we're not limiting our solution to the UK only. So we're exploring other opportunities if they arise in Europe, and we're building the app in a very scalable way. And so it would be easy for us to move to a new market.
Another reason why we started here in the UK is because it's a very advanced topic. So there are many studies and other platforms and universities exploring this hormone and the food hormone connection, but also developing novel ways of testing hormones. And so we are also surrounded by a large team of medical partners. And we were working with academia too. So the UK was a very great place to start. But as we expand, we've noticed how, it's a topic that is very much as important in other countries. And we would like to test how companies would actually adopt Womco in Italy or in France or abroad. So we might expand geographically very soon as well.
In terms of the tech side, it's built in a way that it can be scalable.
Yeah, I was thinking the service side of it. You need people speaking the language, etc.
Yeah.
And so, but there's just one thing that I remember someone saying that if men had period, it would be a huge industry. In any case, of any imagining sport, it would be a complete drama. Oh, poor football players. So I think not only that, but I think even FIFA World Cup, there were a lot of injuries because certain aspects, even of the gears, the way they train, and I think even the shoes were not designed for a female body, were not studied. So that's why I'm interested in what you're doing, not only because it makes a lot of sense, but I think there is a lot of opportunity because we are at like level 0.1 maybe in this moment, not only in terms of awareness, but in real practice of creating solutions for these kind of things. So what is exactly the advantage of adopting your solution for a company or a sports team, etc.? Tell me again.
So as you might know, many companies today, they really struggle with their workforce, with hiring and retaining their employees. But the real issue is personal health. So many women don't feel comfortable about their health at work. They are actually impacted by their symptoms in terms of their performance and their engagement. They have anxiety around their personal health. And so we've observed and we've spoken with companies and realized how Womco is actually an amazing solution to help these companies, first of all, increasing their staff retention, but also boosting this company performance, creating more inclusive female workplaces, and finally also adhering to better diversity, equity, inclusion ambitions, social responsibility ambitions, having this product offered to all the female staff. So any companies that is responsible in a way and trying to have some better solutions for their employees would offer them Womco.
Yeah, and I like the word actionable at the end of the slide. I think actionable is what makes a difference. It's not just talking about it, but I think it gives a way to implement the policies, the theories that are behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So what are you looking for the next phase?
So we are looking for ambitious and pioneering companies to join us in our pilots once we launch the new version of our Womco app. If you are an HR or if you work in a large company and you're interested in trying the product, please do reach out. And in addition of getting our product, you're also receiving the Womco label, showing that you are committed to champion health and well-being at work. And then we look forward to also listening to your company's problems and solving them together with you, having a personalized plan especially made for your employees.
And as we mentioned before, we're not limited to the UK only, but we're looking for companies in Europe as well. So please do reach out. And the pilot is going to be a free period, and I'm sure your employees will love our app.
Okay, thank you. And they just need to send you an email or contact you through the website, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, I think we cover almost everything you had to say. I'm super excited because this seems an area where there is a lot to do. So good luck, and let's
Thank you.
maybe check back in December how the pilot program is going. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you,
Okay.
Carlo.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.